I imagine and hope every day that I find myself in the classic scenario of finding a bag with a large sum of money in it underneath a street bench. So far, luck has not been on my side, but I'm holding out hope. Well, this family may have had an even better experience with what they found behind a fake wall in one of the many garages on their family's property. Reddit user vSky and his family were starting the task of cleaning out and remodeling his grandparents' old house. They'd lived there for 50 years and built the house themselves on 45 acres of land. Over the course of their time on the property, they had built multiple detached garages and sheds, 8 in total. While cleaning the final garage, vSky's brother bumped into a wall that sounded suspiciously hollow to the family. They decided to tear down the wall, and what they found inside surprised everyone. A mammoth safe weighing in between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds. Check out this hidden old safe and see what it is they found inside. This safe is absolutely huge. Getting it open was going to be quite the task. The safe looks extremely old, but without the combination, you aren't getting into this thing. The family was about to give up and call a professional to come open the safe. However, one of them made an interesting discovery. vSky caught sight of a number written on one of the rafters in the garage containing the safe. The family then ran to the other garages and found 7 other numbers, one on a rafter in each of the separate garages. It took a while, but they eventually were able to piece the numbers together to make the combination and open the safe themselves. How cool is that? Inside the safe was almost like finding a pirate's buried treasure. 2 guns, a Winchester 30-30 and a 410 shotgun, paper bills and treasury notes from the pre-Prohibition era, a deed to property the family didn't even know existed, and 3 very heavy cloth pouches. This is where the real find comes in. Inside those pouches were approximately 800 silver coins, most of which were silver dollars. The dates on the coins ranged from the late 1800s to as late as 1964. The family had them appraised, and their current value to a dealer is around $15,000. My dad used to collect these half dollars for my brother and I when we were little. 1922. Wow, this coin's really been through some history. The designs on these coins look very old and give them a very antique feel. That's a really nice looking 30-30. Lever actions are the best. What an absolute amazing discovery and story for this family to have. It makes you wonder though, why didn't the grandparents let someone know in the will that the safe was there? How long had the safe even been there? The grandparents went through some pretty elaborate plans to make sure that if someone was smart enough, they could find the combination. This is almost like a national treasure type moment. I can only hope I find something like this in my parents' house.